I think the main benefit of Ride Cincinnati to our community is solidarity. You know, every difficult challenge or fight requires some solidarity. And so what Ride Cincinnati does is it says to the community, number one, we're going to join together to do some fundraising and some grant writing for cancer research, education, and care. But also, we're going to have some public compassion shown because those involved with cancer can easily become isolated and wonder who's there in their court. And Ride Cincinnati says, we're here, the community is in your court, and that's what solidarity is.
So I think everyone wants to know, how do you get an award? How do you get a grant from Ride Cincinnati? And that's a big part of this. And I think the important thing to understand is we want to make this process as transparent as possible. We want it to be fair, equitable. And so I think we've put a lot of things in place to be able to do that. So first of all, we have the race, right? And that was 9/13/2025 this year. We did a request for applications 3 months before the actual race. And then we kept the portal open to receive grants for another month after the race itself. We then convened the committee, and people go, well, who's on the committee? Well, the committee was formed from people who were in the leadership of Ride Cincinnati. We had some leadership from the Cincinnati Cancer Foundation. We had community leaders that were independent. We also wanted to make sure we had people that were expert in healthcare and experts in cancer care. And so we had cancer experts on this committee as well. We had philanthropic advisors who understood how philanthropy should be looked at from philosophical ways as well as practical ways in terms of what grants were likely to be successful. And then we also had representatives from some of the cancer organizations within the Cincinnati area, as well as Ride Cincinnati participants. So we had a large committee that was made up of a lot of expertise in different areas, which I think came together very nicely. With that, we were able to, I think, look at these grants in a very fair way. We had a scoring system. The scoring system looked at a number of different elements, but the mission, what was the mission of this grant? What were we trying to accomplish? One of the things I thought that was really important too is what is going to be the impact on the community with receiving a grant, and what would that look like in terms of outcomes? The other thing is, how innovative is this grant? Is it something unique and new that's going to change cancer care? And does it meet an unmet need that's currently out there? I think that's really critical as well.
So what many people don't know is that a lot of the not-for-profit organizations don't get funding for things like patient care support services. So things that insurance companies don't really find reimbursable, but are super important for patient care, like travel to and from their doctor's visits, help with food for the month, childcare, educational information. And those are all things that the communities have to find money to help support because they're integral in the care for patients. Organizations like Ride Cincinnati are critical for this because they go out to the community and help raise money for these important things and then distribute it to these not-for-profit organizations so that they can support these important initiatives.
Join the ride.
Join the ride.
Join the ride.
Change the story.